Hey, Nebraska, you still want to talk about 1 second last year? Hey, Tom Osborne, you ready to go to the Big Ten now? Yeah, with your tail between your legs. And Bo Pelini, what were you screaming about tonight? Probably because getting your butt whipped again. Nebraska, you can't beat Texas. I don't care what teams get on that field. You can't beat Texas. Okay? Last year, y'all whined and cried about 1 second being put back on the clock as it clearly showed there was a second left. We beat you last year. Your 8-5 team that lost to Iowa State. Yeah, all right. And then this year, we come into your house. You're ranked number 5 in the country. You're going to the national championship, and you're going to whip Texas. And the Longhorns come in. A Longhorns team. Not Vince Young's not on the team. Colt McCoy's not on the team. We've got a brand new quarterback in Garrett Gilbert. And this team comes in an unranked Texas Longhorn team comes into your house and whips you. You don't get a touchdown until near the end of the game on some fluky pooch kick that we should have never done. Texas, I'm so proud of these guys today. The defense, Nebraska, you did nothing. Taylor Martinez, 0 factor. You got pulled and got that scrub Zach Lee put in the game. And you need to teach your wide receivers to catch. You had 8 drop passes. All right? We didn't even play that good. That's the whole thing. Texas wasn't some kind of world beater today. We just stayed within ourselves. Able to run the football. We ran the football today against, what is it, the best defense in the conference with Nebraska? All those fans, it was so great seeing all those Nebraska fans just so sad and down with their red Imption shirts and the 1 second and they're still living in the past. You guys might even be in the Big 12 championship this year. I hope Missouri whips the dog out of you in a few weeks. Garrett Gilbert today, you know what? I don't even know how many, I mean, he may have completed 4 or 5 passes today. But we started the game out, snapped him the ball, and saying, hey, dude, you can run this thing. But you know what? Other than the defense was excellent today. And we pretty much had our second stringers out there, because I know Keenan Robinson, Ocho went down at a point. We had a guy in the back, I think secondary, I know Scott came in for him. We had a lot of our defensive guys get banged up during this game, and our Vaccaro got hurt as well. I'm not sure how bad these guys are hurt. But we had the second stringers come in, and they were still able to stop the mighty number 5 national champion bound Nebraska Cornhuskers. But the offensive line for the Texas Longhorns, this is a unit that's been criticized by me, everyone here in Austin, around as not being able to live up to it. Today, the offensive line for the Texas Longhorns, they blocked hard, they knocked Nebraska off the ball, and they blocked smart. They were able to create cutback lanes, and the backs, Fozzie, Trey, Cody, all you guys did your job today. I'm so proud of this team right now. All right? It was a tall order going into Nebraska. But we went into Lincoln, and the Texas Longhorns team was not scared of all the people wearing corn on their head, okay? It looked like morons, but whatever. Went in there and never trailed once. Taylor Martinez didn't know where he was. And then Zach Lee comes in. When you've got to put Zach Lee back in the game, you know you're reaching for something. And I just love seeing Bo Pelini and his cartoon face just walking around, just screaming at who knows what. I mean, I just remember last year, when we won the game last year, his whole little slop just like, it sucks, I suck. And then today, just seeing him just screaming and yelling his head off because his guys can't catch the football, and the defense on his side doesn't know how to stop this Texas rushing offense. Was it a perfect game? No, this wasn't even the best game we played this year. But it was great. You know, I gave Nebraska, I gave you too much credit coming in. I thought we were going to have to really, really just execute on every single level to win this ball game, and we didn't. You're not that good, Nebraska. Or at least you're not that good against Texas. Because you can't beat us. What are you, 1-8, 1-9 against us in the Big 12 now? You've only beaten us 4 times in your entire history. So that's why you're leaving. You're leaving because of Texas. Not because you can't beat us on the field, that's part of it. But you can't match us in pretty much anything to do with this conference. So you guys can go still just hate Texas. You just throw the horns down all day long. It's not going to get you this win today. So whatever national championship talk show. See, that's the thing about it. You just want to think about this, how Texas won this game. This is the best Nebraska team. This is the best team Nebraska's had in, 10 years now? Since the 90s when they were really good back then? And then you take Texas, a team who has really been a great team in the past decade, especially past 5 years. And let's look at the past 5-6 years. This is probably the worst team we've had in the past 5 or 6 years, and we were still able to beat you. So Nebraska, all the fans that have been listened to all this week about how you're just going to whip Texas, you're going to get your revenge or whatever, you can go shut it. And you guys can go finish off this season and go to the Big Ten and go get your tails whipped by Ohio State and all those teams up there. Because I know you're getting sick of having Texas every time you play us losing. And you've had us on the ropes before, but you can't finish the job. Longhorns, Garrett Gilbert, Mac Brown, Will Muschamp, all you guys, that's what we want to see. All right? Where just going to take us for this season? I don't know. This is probably the biggest obstacle we've had for the rest of this season. Definitely not going to call it. We're going to just mow everybody over because, on offense we didn't do a whole lot. We didn't really have to because Nebraska couldn't really execute much because their wide receivers can't catch. So guys, I'm so pumped for this today. Hearing a lot of people rag my team for 2 weeks now, and to see them go out there and get the job done, it's pretty sweet. So Tom Osborne, enjoy that for the rest of your life. Bo Pelini, enjoy that. You look like you should be on Popeye. And Nebraska and all your fans, always remember, no matter what you guys do, you still can't beat the Longhorns. Hook 'em horns and Texas fight. We'll see Iowa State next week. See you guys later. Sorry, Nebraska. Go eat some corn or something.